Hello and welcome back everybody to FTB One with the Ascended Crafters. Oh man, we've played a lot today. I have been putting in a lot of hours. I did realize in our mob farm that because of my void everything keep one stack, I wasn't getting the other dimlets. So I've gone ahead and added them to the exception filter. And hopefully now as we get more biome and biome controller, they'll actually fill in. I'm hoping. Hoping beyond hope. Also, my spirited crystals had stopped working because the dispenser was shooting the emeralds over the wall. Figured that out, but now it's back up and running. Today I was thinking, why don't we put a roof over our heads? I think we've had quite a skyblock-esque base, and it's time to build a real one. And then maybe do a bit of looting of some places, yoinking some spawners, but base first. So what I'm going to do is pick up a lot of our stuff that we just have out and about, such as all of our backpacks. I know there's stuff in these, but there's not enough data in them to worry about data corruption. So I'm not too worried. I'm going to basically gather, I'm going to clean up the base. And once everything's torn down, we'll build it back better. So we'll keep throwing everything in the ME system. I literally mean I am going to tear down pretty much everything. All these item pipes. The inscribers, all of the mechanism machines. Everything's gonna get torn down so we can build on a fresh palette where we're not worrying about, you know, what's already been constructed. Let me go ahead and get our inscribers. And we're just gonna toss everything in the ME system for now. Hope everyone's having a good time. I'm a little tired. Have been all day. I should probably be getting some sleep. But I really wanted to play Minecraft. Been really having a good time. And it's been bothering me the stuff I haven't done yet. Such as building a roof. So I wanted to work on this. We'll get everything cleaned up here. And catch you up a little bit of what I did. Off stream wasn't much. I mainly AFK'd. And I did get our third tier apotheosis effect on our sword, giving us loot pinata and damage to nearby enemies. I also rolled our pick to netherite effectiveness on all blocks, which is great. Still need to enchant our boots, our chest, and get better enchants on all of our armor, but we'll save that for when the base is done. For now, we'll just tear everything down. Oh. Have we found a dupe bug? Oh, nope, just server lag. And once everything's torn down, we'll start planning out how the base will look, where everything's gonna go, all that fun stuff. Leaving the power gen and the ME system so that we have access to all our materials. I don't want to tear down everything and then realize we need something inside the ME system and we can't set it up because we don't have power, etc., etc. Also going to leave the chickens in place. But we can tear down this. Throw all this in the ME system. And I think I'll leave the spirited crystals running because we really need them. And I'm not going to move the botany pots till we are quite ready for them. This is already looking a bit cleaner. Nice and cleaned up. Let me get the cooking for blockhead blocks. Maybe try stop tearing up the terrain. Okay. So now we've got kind of like a clean slate where we can try to decide how we really want to set this up. And what I have in mind is a castle in the mountains. Now, something I'd like to do is keep this the main floor level and build the castle centered around this area. But having, like I was saying, this be the main floor. A good way to start, I believe, would be to take a bunch of dark oak. I'm going to throw it in my backpack. And what we need is a crafter. Or wait, do we already have one? No, we don't have a crafting module inside of our backpack. Why don't we make one? Take a snooze real fast. Make sure I'm recording, because I totally forgot to do that. And now what I can do is shift-click results to inventory, take the logs, and... oh, I was hoping it would pull from the backpack. Looks like that is not the case. Okay. I wonder if there's a setting for that. Maybe not. So what I'm going to do is actually take all these logs, throw them into the ME system. Don't need the crafting upgrade. Well, let's take the logs out of it. And what I'll do is click from here to fill up our inventory. Now, we're not going to use all planks. The floor itself, I'm thinking of some variant of stone, because we don't want it to be where our whole base can burn down. That would be unfortunate. Is there a way to turn off fire on our own? Mob grief, fake players, block edit, entity, non-living, claim, location. I wonder if it is in the FTB teams party settings for Fallen Pumpkin. Nope, don't see it. So we're going to have to be careful with fire and lightning strikes, which makes me really nervous about building with too much wood. Why don't we go get some cobblestone from the mining dimension, which I will need our portal back. We'll just quickly hop over there. Check on the status of the quarry. Yep, still going strong. And I'm going to steal some cobblestone from it. Gonna head back home And we do have chisel and bits, I believe. So something I'm going to make is a diamond chisel. And see what... Oh, this is the chisel and bit, like to do little bits of a chisel. Ah, I want the chisel. We'll have to mess with the bits later. But I'm going to throw cobble in here. And I'm looking for a good pattern for the floor. Something like this could be nice to start with. Or something, one of these. Let me have a look here. Ooh, I like this a lot. Why don't we make some of this? Which I'm trying to remember how to lock it. There's a way to chisel a whole bunch of blocks at once, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Haven't used this mod in a minute, and it's received quite the updates. Ah, chisel all. Perfect. That is what we're looking for. So connected textures on, chisel all. Perfect. Why don't we start with some walkways? So we're going to take a diamond wand. And you know what? To make this easier on us, we're going to make an unbreakable wand. Looks like the wands have received some updates. Let's check out some of these settings menus. Oh, wow. Interesting, and you can put a construction core on them. Why don't we look at this mod? Looks like there is a Angel Wand core and Destruction Wand core. Interesting. But the Infinity Wand is crafted with a Nether Star. Now, we don't have enough Wither Skulls, so why don't we pop over to the Nether? And we've got a decent sword for getting Wither Skeletons. But something that... there, see, we're falling down a rabbit hole. But I think we'll be okay. I'm going to make some data modules to start grabbing some modules of different mobs. Just make like 7, and then we're going to need a deep learner. That will eventually put them in. But we'll head to the Nether. Oh, you guys ready for some more rabbit hole? I just realized, wait a second. We should enchant our armor. These 2 pieces. Oh, we can't. Never mind, we tore that down. Okay. Now we're in the Nether for real. And I'm going to take a structure compass. See if I can open this. And instead of end cities, We don't want nether fossil or ruined nether portal. I think it's just called fortress. Why don't we take a look here? We'll type Minecraft. Not stronghold. I'm thinking it is fortress. Okay, we've got one in this direction. So why don't we come down here like we've learned we can go. Let's see, what was the way out? Was it? It was this way. Here we go. And what we'll do is make our way to this fortress once we're out in a more exposed nether. Gonna keep grabbing these crystals if I see them. And we need to go this way. I am kind of tempted to... Ooh, you know what? Let's get a deep learn of Enderman. Slot that in our deep learner. Kind of surprised we didn't one-shot him, but that's all right. And I'm just going to dig through here. Maybe offhand the compass. Don't need nether quartz. And hopefully, I'd like to be down in open area so we don't have to dig so much. There we go. Let's follow the compass as best as we can. It's like we already have to dig again, though. There's an open area. Ah, and I can see the fortress coming up here. Don't want to lose the enchantment library. That would be bad. Let's break through here towards the fortress. Looks like it might be good to go this way. And then this way. I think it's below us. Ooh, hold on. Let's see if we get the backpack. Hey, we got it. Nice. All right. I'm going to make sure our inventory is as clean as can be before we really dive in here. And we're going to want a Wither Skeleton data module, if we can get one. As well as like a Blaze data module, just a data module of a bunch of mobs. So here is our Blaze. Which now I'm going to just kill. Oh, these guys want to play games, huh? And we're going to look for blaze spawners. We're going to look for wither skeletons. And hopefully get some wither skulls. A lot of lootable area here, it looks like. Oh, please live so I can kill you. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I want his loot. Oh my gosh, and he fell in the lava. Oh, and he is sinking. He is gone. I did manage to not get the loot. This is a massive fortress from the looks of it. Just looking for some exposed blaze spawners right now. I'm not seeing any. But here's some wither skeletons. Let's snag their data module. And hope for some wither skulls. Okay. I'm gonna head into the fortress. Oh, wither skeleton. And do a bit of looting. Oh, I guess this isn't a real way into the fortress. Why don't we come up here? This seems to be a way in. Perfect. Now we're kind of inside. Dang it, loot explosion, but no wither skulls. If that had been a loot explosion with wither skulls, I would have been a happy camper. These baby ones trip me out. A little bit of loot. We could have gotten a feeding upgrade super early by the looks of it. I'm gonna store... Nah, we'll just keep them like this. We also got a blaze statue, which is nice. Do a little bit of looting, killing any wither skeletons we see. And our data module, if we want to see its status better, we can actually put it over here. We should have a deep learner slot, which gives us the HUD. So I'm looking at, we already have a basic wither skeleton, which is excellent. But I'm gonna keep looking for any loot here. Get our blaze data module up. Don't really need it, because the things we can get blaze rods from chickens currently. But I wanted to come back this... Oh, no, get over here, little dude. Thank you. We've got enough wither skulls. But I really wanted a spawner. So why don't we go the direction the fortress seems to flow in, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Ooh, magma slime. Let's make you a data module. And level it up. Hey, we got a statue for that one super fast. Nice. I'm gonna look for... I was hoping for 1 or 2 more chests or a route to a spawner. Ring of knockback resistance. Nice. We don't need to wear it, but it's good to have if we ever come across a situation that it is needed. tons of backpacks, which is going to be great for our base. I can't wait for my design to slowly come to fruition of everything I want to build and show you guys. This guy's got a bit of armor on him. There we go. Lots of backpacks. Okay, inventory's almost full. No blaze spawner, unfortunately. Why don't we see what this direction holds? Because I think I saw another fortress. Ooh. Data module. Gassed. Gonna fly away, so he kind of leaves me alone. I'm gonna take Enderman out, put in the Ghast. Because although we have a chicken for gas tiers, I would like to basically get one of everything. Ah, this ain't working. Let's just kill him. Oh, we got the achievement right at the end there. Nice. But I see a nether fortress. Hopefully this one has some blaze spawn. Oh, perfect. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay. Let's just see if real fast if there is a couple chests down here. And any wither skeletons. Need the wither skeletons to level up the module without having to do it through data. That would be great. I'm not getting too lucky with that. All right, let's go home. Because I don't want to get too distracted on doing loot. And clean up our inventory. Shouldn't take too long here. Make sure our storage can handle it so far. Looking good. We can hold a few more types. Should be enough to finish this out. But part of the building a proper base is going to be getting a better AE2 setup where we can automate processors and get better storage. I'm going to take a look at this crystal real fast. It's a 30 RF a tick. Let's go add it to our cluster. Oops. Wrong portal. Give me just a second, folks. I am horrible at controlling Minecraft with one hand. All right. In the mining dimension, we should have our laser cluster over here, which looks like they are completely drained. So we'll add this one to be drained. Might have to cycle the machine. There we go. Okay. Little more cleanup, and then we're gonna kill a wither. Make a builder's wand and be good to go. So we'll take 3 of our wither skulls and a little bit of soul sand. In fact, we only need 4. Bring him over to the chamber that we have added the blast shield to. Oh, I better turn off my magnet. And get him placed. There we go. Well, we're tanking the explosion, folks, because I couldn't escape. Oh, we got a loot explosion. 21 nether stars. That will have us set for a while. Would like a wither charm. Throw that on. Oh, dang. I was going to throw it on. Because I want to make a charm talisman. So we've already got a wither charm. We need some fireballs. But we'll do this later. For now, I'm just going to put on our wither charm since I activated it already on accident. And we'll take our nether stars and we'll see if we can use a broken diamond wand. We type wand, infinity. Oh, it doesn't use the diamond one. Okay, so that one's just garbage. Let me change. I'm just going to undo all the memory slots because it bugs me not being able to just drag and drop items. Let's take our cobblestone tiles, come somewhere about here, and let's make a 7 wide pathway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And build it out with our wand. Oh, I was hoping it would pull from the backpack. Oh, this is going to be great, guys. See, about no, we'll come all the way over here, maybe to right there, and then I want a 7 wide pathway. Let's look at chunk borders. Let's put it somewhere in the middle here. Okay, and we'll build it out. Probably to roughly, I don't want to go too far. Maybe a few more blocks. And we'll do the same on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure my math was right. But I'm going to bring this all the way back to the grass. Okay. Now, as for the flooring, now, this is like the main walkways of the main floor of the base. Why don't we use a different tile for the floor. So I'm going to take this. We'll go with connected. And I want to see what some of these look like. Oh, we have to manually turn it on for each one? Oof. I honestly think we'll go with pulverized cobblestone. Ooh, that one actually looks pretty good. Inverted dented. Oh, that one looks good too, though. This one's more like a floor, though. This looks pretty good too. Why don't we give this a try? So I'm going to come over here, and our wand should let us build it out here. This is why I waited to build the base, is I wanted strong tools for the building. We'll add more design to the floor in the future. But this should be good enough for now. Yeah, there we go. A nice floor. We're going to need mega torches to stop mobs from spawning. So let me try to see the recipe for them. Oh, they're super cheap. Okay. In fact, give me a whole stack. I don't know the true radius of these, but for now, I'm just going to place a few around the area. Try to give them a bit of space between, because I believe they're a pretty large range. And one in the center for good safekeeping, and one over here. Okay, looking good. We've got the floor to build out, as well as to move the beacon. Which what we could do is right in the center, which I think is right here. Have a beacon shooting up through it. We'll build its base, so we need 3. And then we'll come down, so then 5, 7, 9. And we'll build out the rings. Should be able to then do this. Add the next ring. I think we got rid of too much of our reach distance. I would like a bit more reach. But now we'll place those and the final ring. Perfect. That should be active. Does need a ingot to get started here, but let's take a snooze. And do we have building gadgets in this one? Oh, we do. Guys, we're about to build the fastest main floor of a castle you've ever seen built. I don't know how to say it any other way, but this is going to be amazing. Let's grab an iron ingot and reset this to speed 1 regeneration. Beautiful. We're going to need some more cobble. Go ahead and come to the void dimension. And steal some of it. And we'll chisel all this to our cobblestone crosses. Cobblestone cross, connected, chisel all. We'll build some more of the floor in all the corners. I see right here is where I'd want the reach so that I could just fly back, spam right click, and fill this whole floor. That's all right. Why don't we fill out this side and then do this one? Oh, we went a little too far. I'm going to fix that. And we'll do all 4 corners here. Oh, we're out of cobblestone. This is a good start, though. I'm thinking of having the ME system in the middle. Kind of like a giant floating orb. We didn't really go... We should have gone further this way, actually. But that's all right. A little non-symmetry can be nice sometimes. What was that? Whatever it was, it just died. But why don't we... I'm trying to think here. Why don't we work on this half and save this half for later? So I want to design some pillars, right? That will be the construction that seems to hold up the center. So why don't we get some more cobble, as well as a few other blocks. So I'll grab some cobble. I'm going to grab some deep slate. And I'm going to grab... Oh, I was hoping we had more andesite, but we don't. Okay. I do need oak logs, but not that many. Why don't we see what some of the design pattern choices are for cobbled deep slate. I do like the bricks. Ooh, those dark bricks, that looks nice. I like that. And our cobblestone, we'll do a kind of brick pattern for this one too. Maybe... Ooh, that looks good. We'll go with that. And andesite. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So what we're going to do is build a pillar. The only thing I'm missing is logs. But I wanted to see what the... Yeah, no chisels for the logs. Why don't we see if there is like a wooden chisel? Oh, we have the workbenches from Chipped. Oh, the game just changed, everybody. I did not know we had chipped too. Oh man. This is it. This is exciting. Let's make a crafting table and a carpenter's table. For those who don't know, chipped is like a more extensive rechiseled. It is the Keen of Keens at decorative blocks. It is insane the kind of stuff you can make with these. So I'm going to take some reinforced logs. And what we'll do is come over here, come a few blocks in, and I'm going to just make a pillar of reinforced. Pretty high, maybe to about there. And we're going to create a little bit of a pattern that I'd like to do here. So I'm going to come up the side with the bricks, right? Oh, come on. On both sides. In fact, I think what I can do is put this offhand and wand. Oh, beautiful. And what I'll do is I'm going to come up every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and make it a band. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be leaving 4 in between. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And call it good there. And then what I'm going to do is take our dented cobblestone, come up the side again, but I'm going to break this. Oh, making a mess. I don't actually want it to go here. We are going to add a band at the bottom. So right here. Okay. I'm liking it so far. And the dotted andesite, what I was thinking of is why don't we actually turn this into... Let me get a stone cutter. I'm curious what the difference between the stone cutter and the stonemason's bench is going to be here. Yeah, I can't edit it while it's chiseled. So let me grab the chisel, add in the dotted, set it to normal, chisel all back. And I'm going to create cut andesite brick. And then I'm curious if I can chisel that. I cannot because it's from create. Okay. What I'd like to do is add these little pillars. Oh yeah. Now that I'm happy with. Now the beautiful part is we don't need to build this ever again for all the others. What we're actually going to do is create ourselves a copy paste gadget. So I'm going to come here, create a copy paste. And it gets charged in our inventory because of our system. And I'm going to come to the... Oh, didn't want that. Oh, what am I looking for? Hold on. Options, controls, keybinds, key G. Head curio, open, close curio. Chest mode, toggle shrink. Okay. Let's see what the wandering trader has. Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. Ooh, protection, mending, unbreaking. I kind of want that. So let me throw my materials in the backpack. Come over here. Get some emeralds. And a diamond chest piece. Run back over to the wandering trader, which I'm not sure where he went. Where? Oh, here he is. I'm gonna buy this. Then give them a nice farewell. Throw all this in here. We'll disenchant this later. F. I'm gonna sleep for him. And we'll take our copy paste gadget. We should be able to open the menu now, and we're gonna come to the copy menu and select position 1 and position 2. This is now copied. And if we look at the material list, I'll need to bring everything out of my backpack. And we're going to need more reinforced logs, but now the beauty is we switch this to paste mode. And I can come, so do you see how it's 5 blocks wide? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. Is it out of power? Why didn't it paste? Did I walk away? Here, let me undo and repaste. I don't know what's going on. Let me reconnect. Okay, it did paste. Sorry, what was that last message? So we are good there, so we can keep going here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 block gap. I do need, that one didn't finish because we are out of the logs. Should have put a few more in my inventory. Again, these were reinforced. Ah. Sorry for your death. I wonder if F3A fixes that. Nope. Only a relog fixes it. But we can see as far as the logs got, they got to here. Let me replace these. And to figure out how much further we need to push this side, we're going to look at how this is 1, 2, 3, 4 from the pathway. Come here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, place. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. So as you can see, we only fit 3 that time. I am out of cut andesite brick wall. But we'll get the resources for the 4th wall. Which maybe we, let me see what's in here. Yeah, I still don't have more andesite. Might have to mine some ourselves. But oh guys, this is going to be beautiful. Let's see if we have any andesite in our system here. We do. I'm going to turn it to cut andesite brick wall. Now, something you're going to notice, I am only going to build this half of the base, structure-wise. And the reason for that is we can use a builder to perfectly mirror it and build the other half and save ourselves a lot of time. Got reinforced logs, dented. Yep, okay, we've got everything we need. We do need to come out a little further over here. Which, why don't we... Oh, look at how much andesite we have in our backpack. Now that's nice. Why don't we take some more dented cobblestone? And change it to cobblestone crosses, just a little bit of it. Cobblestone crosses so that I can build out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the pillar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and try to place the next one, which I want to make sure I do this right. And then we just want a 2-block gap on the other side. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is take our build and rotate it. And mirror it. Hopefully, this should now be... Let's see, how many blocks in? We're going to need to come over one more. I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Let me build this. Just thinking about placement right now so that we can come in a little bit. Ah, you know what? One more block over, I think would be perfect. Because now I can place it here and it leaves a little gap. And then we're going to want to clean this up. Clean up a little bit of these energy pipes. Oh, that was powering the ME system. Let's put that back. Oop. And I'm going to fill in this. Gonna need a bit more. We're gonna be running everywhere for resources right now while we build the base. And we want... I don't want to chisel all because I need the dented cobblestone connecting. I just need a bit more cross. And a bit more of this one. Okay. Come back to the overworld. I'm gonna give ourselves a bit more inventory here. Oh yeah, the base. What I'm envisioning in my head, this is gonna be fantastic, guys. Let's take our build gadget. We should have all the materials needed to keep going here. So we want a 5-block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 place. Should have been a 5-block gap. Perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only leaves 4. So we might do a different system for right here. We might do arches, I'm thinking. So how we'll do that is I'm going to still do the 5-block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even though it overlaps, we're going to fix it so that this becomes an arch. We'll build this over on the other side. We are going to need to mirror it. And build out this platform, which I'm not going to have enough of. Luckily, we have all of this cobblestone. I also need more dented cobblestone. Okay. We can do this. So I need dented, which was this one? Nope. This one. Inverted, dented, dented, connecting. Get a bit more of those. And then I need some more crosses. I don't want to do the chisel all button because I have multiple different types of cobblestone in my inventory. Let's finish building out this floor. And the walkway. Okay, we need more cobblestone tile, which we've got a little bit of cobble left. Let's see, I believe it was this one. Build it out here. And fill in the back over here on this side. We do need to go a little further, which unfortunately means more cobble. Imagine that. Let's go get some. And I think what I'll do is I will just chisel it all so that we can just get this done with. So super fast. Cobblestone connected, chisel it. And we need to come out one more. Then we need this tile. And then we need, what was this one? Dented. Dented, connected. Okay. Looks like we still have enough materials. So let's see if this worked. Nope. we need to G, undo, mirror, oh, something's not right. Why is it not mirroring? Is it because I need to rotate? Ah, there we go. Should be the same gap on each side now. And then we need one that is checking our blocks. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got the trusses done. I'm thinking what we're going to do for the wall is random block placement. I'm going to come to the mining dimension and come back so that it all loads in. But yeah, this is looking great. The wall itself, I want to do like stained glass windows, almost like a cathedral, you could say. But now what we'll do is take a pause from building and set up some machinery. So one thing I want to do is move a bit of the power gen underneath the base. I will need a floor for it. Why don't we make the floor out of a different material? Let me take stock here. I think we're going to use deep slate for it. And I do mean deep slate, not cobbled. So we're going to take all this cobbled deep slate. Or you know what? We don't really have a good method of smelting it really fast unless... Why don't we see if we can make some crazy furnace? Let's see what furnace mods we have. Okay, we don't have like the tiered like iron, gold, diamond furnace. We can only go into FTB contraptions, that method. Another way to cook this is with create. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Guys, we are going to have fun. There's so many decorative blocks in this pack. I'm trying to find the table for, or what's it called? Chipped. I need the mason table. But what I was going to say was to cook this, we could also just use create to cook the whole stacks at once, which we might do. Let's see what our options are here. Okay, it doesn't take cobbled deep slate. I wonder if it takes deep slate. So let me come here and look at deep slate uses. Okay, it can go in the mason. So we're going to take a bit of a detour and set up some really, really temporary create. We're going to need an encased fan, which means propeller, which means iron plates, which means hammer, which means sticks. Oh, don't worry, rabbit holes are all that the mod scene is about. Let's come back here. Holy cow. I can swear I can find it. Okay. We'll make some iron plate. Well, iron hammer. Then iron plates. Oh my gosh. I can do this. I can do this. Iron plates. Propeller. And encased fan. We'll just power it with one water wheel for now. We don't need anything too crazy. Why don't we do one little speed increase? So I'm going to come over here. And this is perfect right here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Place our water wheel. A little bit of blocks around the side. In fact, I don't want to have to do the soul sand method. But you know, we'll do it. We'll do it. Screw it. We'll do it. Let's get some soul sand. Place back these blocks. And I'm gonna need some water, which I don't want to have to go too far for, so let me grab a kitchen sink. And trust me, this is saving time, what we're doing. We'll go ahead and place the water here, block it. And then place a block of water up on the top. Wait, did it place? Yeah, it did. Okay. It's just rendering weird. Everything's rendering weird. Not sure why. But we'll come out here with a shaft. And we'll take a large cogwheel. Small cogwheel. Large cogwheel. And small cogwheel. We'll place our encased fan. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a cooker. This is gonna be the master at cooking. We'll need a bucket of lava, which since we're gonna move our power gen, we can just still it from the top generator. In fact, then I'm gonna try to take this generator. Throw it in here for now. Place our lava. And a little stopper. And now what we can do with our little bit of create is take our cobbled deep slate and hold control and your drop key and drop all the stacks. Oh, we need to turn off our magnet. Drop all the stacks into the flame, the heat, if you will. And all those stacks, which would have taken so much fuel and so much time to cook in the furnaces, we are just going to bulk smelt them all just like that. We'll wait for them all to turn here. Might take just a moment. Have they turned? I don't think they have. Oh, they have. Okay, deep slate. Sorry. My eyes missed them changing. But now, look at all the different patterns we have access to. So that we can see them better, I'm going to up my GUI scale and throw it back in so we can get a closer look at what we're looking at here. Now, I already know I kind of want the checkered deep slate or the deep slate scales, but I haven't scrolled through all the patterns we have. Ooh, that looks cool. Overlapping. Gosh, we're gonna be able to do such cool. Ooh, tiny brick bordered. Does this tile? Let me check real fast. Okay, it doesn't tile. But I do believe this one looks really good. Let me make a bunch of it. We'll have to really explore some of these for making the walls and such of the castle, and for when we make the floor, main floor, more decorative. But let's change our GUI back. Take a snooze. You are supposed to be able to slash back to deaths, but it doesn't seem to be working right. So we have suggested adding Corel Tombstone mod to the pack. You can vote on it in the Discord. Yeah, we're currently doing some votes on some suggestions for mods to add to the pack, because a lot of key mods we all enjoy ended up not being in the pack. And we're kind of interested in seeing about possibly adding more to it. I'm gonna clean up these trees. Clean up the area. Should be pretty quick here with vein mine. Oh dear. Tombstone still adds that difficulty, but saves your items in a grave. Chop all the trees. Hashtag soulbound enchant. Oh. But yeah, I get it. Oh, I totally didn't mark that I'm streaming. Totally have been live this whole time and never marked it. All right, let's keep chopping some trees. Clear out this area under the base. And we're going to really clear out under the base because I'm actually going to take my builder and have it mine all these blocks. Hi, peeps. Tamutsaj says hello. All right. Almost done here. I think that's enough on that side. Should probably dump all of this in my inventory. And then just a few more trees. Come up the line here. Slowly but surely we're getting this all squared away. Okay, I'm gonna clear out this tree. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, a rubber wood tree. Let's take this rubber wood. Okay, looks pretty clear, at least where we're gonna build. And I'd like to leave quite a bit of a gap to give room for... you know what? We should have built the base 2 blocks higher so that we were a sub-chunk border. That's all right. Why don't we make this bottom floor level with the sub-chunk? So right here. It's going to be a lot of digging. But with our pick, I am not worried about it. And we'll get a lot of XP. Only doing half right now. Not doing the whole thing. Might start up here so that we have the wall established. And something that could also help is if we used a pick that mines within a certain area, but I think we'll just rock with this. I'm gonna make sure, okay, yeah, so that's the edge. Gonna mine all these blocks out. Dang it, I was trying so hard not to hit my ceiling. And I totally did. This really shouldn't take long. For mining out the whole base to bedrock though, definitely gonna use the builder. All right, we're at the middle mark here. I'm gonna dig down. And over so that we can get everything to the right level. Which is, we actually need to go 1 block lower so that the floor is the sub-chunk. So I'm going to dig to here. It's going to give us lots of stone, which is great. And why don't we check the Y level that we're going down to, which is 87. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn on the backpack as the magnet and turn off my magnet. So the backpack will handle all of this. Well, let's come up over here to this corner and dig down to 87. Oh, we already went too far. Let's come up a little bit. And we should be able to dig over to that other hole. Perfect. And then I'm just going to look up. Maybe we'll do it like that. Perfect. And then we're gonna come out this way. Trying to just sweep the area. And don't worry, we're gonna use vein mine. The thing is I need to disconnect it from everything. So now I'm going to dig separating the floor. And you'll see what I mean about separating. So vein mine's gonna make this so fast. But oh, what am I doing? We could totally switch the vein mine to large tunnel 3x3 and dig out the floor. This way. And then just come along here and dig it out. Oh, I was hoping it would get the stone. Can you see now why I waited till we had overpowered tools? I know it drives some people insane. Oh, we did that very wrong. I'm actually gonna repair I'm not gonna repair that part. You know, no, we'll leave it, we'll leave it. It drives some people insane playing Skyblock-esque at the start, but for me, what drives me more crazy is spending hours doing the same work that I could do later with better tools in just an hour or two. So I like to get my tools, then build a base. Because we're in modded Minecraft, we have tools to make building easier. Okay, we're almost separated. Okay, the floor is done. I think all we have left to do is a little bit of area up top. Let's see, how far do we have to go? We'll figure it out. And now that it's all separated, it's as simple as going to shapeless vein mine and left clicking. I'm gonna hide the chunks. We don't need to see those right now. yeah, that's well worth the prep. Everyone has their own style, but that one is mine. Look how much levels we got from mining because of the experience boost on the pick, as well as 135% base XP. It cooks. Level 249 just for mining out this little area. But the reason we mined that out is to now take our checkered deep slate tiles and build a, so I'm going to put them in the offhand. I'm going to change the wand to horizontal. Should build the wall like that. Perfect. And we'll build the floor. Oh, that looks nice. Might mix this in with the floor up above. Let's see. I needed more, definitely. We'll be able to get a good amount of blocks here. Well, yeah, we're only about halfway. Why don't we place one more row and then go get some more deep slate? Oh yeah, this is gonna be great, guys. I'm so excited to finally be working on the base. Okay, deep slate. Oops. Not what I meant to do. I need an inventory slot to get back to the overworld. I'm gonna throw it, I'm gonna turn off my magnet, turn off the backpack magnet, and throw all of this cobbled deep slate into the cooker. We'll take a snooze. Okay, it's definitely cobbled right now. Once it changes to lines, I believe is when it's deep slate. Okay, it should almost all be done. Let it cook a couple more seconds, and that should all be deep slate. Come to our mason table and do checkered. Wish Elysium was here, because I know he's like the biggest advocate of wanting me to have a base. Okay, let's go try to finish the floor of, ooh, Wandering Trader. I got distracted. Ooh, the Bumble Zone. It's got some sort of, you know what? Let's grab it. Let's grab it and listen to it. We'll see if it's any good. Easy way for us to listen to it is a jukebox upgrade for backpacks, which one of our backpacks has a jukebox already in it. see which one it is. I know it's one of these. Is it one in the inventory? It is. So we'll open this. We'll take the jukebox. Put it in our inventory. Looks like it had weight in it. One of my favorites. I'm going to stop our skyblock music. Turn up our music. And why don't we see what this disc is? Uh-oh. Doesn't seem to have worked. Let's see if weight works. Yeah, weight works. La Vie de la... I'll let it run for a bit. Maybe it's a slow start. I've been robbed of emeralds. The music disc is not working. Oh, I wonder if it has copyright and because I'm in stream mode it's not playing? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Let's go ahead and fix our audio back. And I'm going to reset my recording. Here's if we have any other music discs that are good ones, like Mellow High. We've got Mall and Ward. Why don't we listen to a few other, now that I'm thinking about it, let's listen to a few other songs. So we'll listen to Wait. And I'll come down here and build. About to hit the other side. Gonna need to clear out some blocks here. Okay, make sure we come to the edge. And there is the floor. Oh, we got stuck. I think a bee stopped us. Okay, perfect. For lighting, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the ferro flare, or spoiler. I'm gonna move the mega torch under here. Oops, didn't go quite where I wanted it to. And then we're gonna place a ferro flare lantern. I'm gonna need a few of these to really light up the base. What I'll do is place this on top of the mega torch and place the floor back, and it will start to light up this area. Beautiful. Why don't we do the same over here? And maybe in the middle. Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to use... There we go. And I would like to make sure there's lighting up above. Like a lot of lighting. So I might hide a ferro flare in every single pillar right here. Oh. Our pick is too good, folks. It's too good. Wonder if better if I just punch with my hand. Pick is too strong. Okay, so that was wait. Why don't we listen, or Maul? Let's listen to Ward. One of my favorites after the little creepy intro. Would like to make a music disc farm. Try to get all the music discs. Get these feral flares. This is such a good disc. Okay. So that should keep us pretty well lit at night. Something I would like to do is maybe add one in the corners here. And we should be pretty well lit. We'll know in the next night. The feral flare lanterns take a while to really get everything lit up. But as you can see, they put in work. They definitely earn their pay. Gosh, I love backpacks. Okay. Why don't we move some power gen underground? But the way we'll start that is by taking our spirited crystals, which looks like it got frozen again. How did we freeze? Oh, you know what? I probably had my magnet on when I was in the area and picked it up as it was being dispensed. Yep, pretty sure that's what happened. But we're going to take our spirited crystals over to our ME system. And I'm going to look at what a spirited reactor costs. It is expensive. And we have, oh no, we need every tier of reactor. Oh, oof. Sad day, man. That is a sad, sad day. Well, only one thing to do. Let's take a look at our... I'm gonna put this away here. I think I put our Akashic Tome in here. I'm gonna see if we have the Powa manual. Okay, we don't, so let me get the manual Powa. And I need to remind myself how many blocks the reactor uses. 36. So... yeah, okay. I was doing math of how many of all the resources we're going to need. We're going to need quite a few spirited crystals, so hopefully that keeps working. If we keep sleeping, it'll run faster. But let's make a bunch of patterns. So we're going to look at spirited. Oh, good night. Good night. Not spirited. And come to our pattern encoder. Which, honestly, I don't know if 34 patterns is enough, but we're about to find out. Let's do a request for Spirited, which we need patterns for Spirited Capacitors. And we have Uraninite. We'll need a pattern for Niotic and Niotic Capacitors. Wait, did we need a pattern for that? Let me actually double check. We did. Okay. Now we need Blazing, which we already have capacitors for. Hardened, which we have capacitors for. Basic. And Starter. It was a lot less patterns than I thought we'd need, to be fair. I'm hoping we have enough room here for these. All good. Just notice he reconnected. And to request 36 of these, we can look at everything we need. We need a bunch more Spirited Crystal, some Uraninite, Energized Still, Niotic Crystal, Blazing Crystal, bunch of materials. Well, the beauty is we can go up reactor at a time and use the reactor's power to get the next materials. So let's see what is needed first for a basic 36. We just need Uraninite. So we'll take our raw Uraninite, which energizing gives 2. So since we don't have much, we're going to pause on crystals and go raw Uraninite. I will need to set a filter for Uraninite. And now we're getting, yeah, perfect. It's all coming together. I'm going to turn off the in-game music and turn back on my music. And while our Uraninite is processing, let's move a few things here. So the first thing I'm going to do is get another point and have that power the ME system. And then we're going to need some buckets. Or I think I can do it. Can I do it with the tank? Hold on. I want to try a mechanism tank. Not Evil Craft. Elite, Ultimate, Creative. I guess it was down at the bottom. Basic. I want to see if I put this into bucket mode. Can it get this back for me? Wait, you do not own this item. Yes, I do. Okay, well that didn't work. Gonna need buckets. And we'll get our lava out of here. And our cables back and our plug. And why don't we set up these heat generators so that they keep working. I'm going to go ahead and just dig a little hole. Or actually, I kind of want to put it above. So I'm going to make an enclosure here. Place down our heat generators. Oh my gosh, come on. And our pipes. We'll need to set all of the pipes to pull. Dig out this bottom block. And then lava log the generators. And re-add a plug just to make sure we're still getting a bit of power to the base. Why is it saying it's only getting 100? It should be getting much more than 100. Yeah, look, all the power is getting... What the heck? Why isn't these pulling down to the plug? Only this one is. What if I move it up one? May have found a bug. Yeah, oh, we had limited it. I forgot. Okay. We'll see how much it actually is. Once these all drain, they all have to drain. Okay, I think they're all drained. In total, we get like an extra 400 FE a tick. Okay. I'm gonna clean up this cobble. Ooh, this is gonna be fantastic, guys. Oh, our base is gonna be popping. I'm excited. Let's see, we got a bunch of uraninite, and then I'm gonna get it back working on Spirited. Oh, you know what? I need to give it the first emerald. That was almost a mistake. There we go. Okay, so we'll give the uraninite to the ME system and try to request a reactor that is basic. 36. I'm also going to need another energizing rod, which hopefully we can do. We do another blazing. We are missing blazing rods. What about a hardened? Your game looks so beautiful. Why, thank you, Gamer Boy. I use Complementary Reimagined, one of my favorite shader packs that really adds a keeping the vanilla aesthetic while being shaders, to where you get beautiful scenes such as this. If we come under here, oh yeah, look at that. Always looks great. Love Complementary Reimagined. We don't really need our data modules on us right now, taking up part of our screen. Let's take that off. Okay, where were we? We should have the basic reactors. And I want a hardened energizing rod. And another energizing orb. As well as some cable. Now the reactors build themselves. All we need to do is place down one block. And it will build itself from our inventory. Ta-da! And what we're going to do is use this reactor to get the other materials we need. So let's prepare some power. And another energizing orb. And we're going to need a bunch of hardened. So hardened first is gold and iron. Let's get some gold, some iron, and we're just going to do it manually. I have a feeling the speed's going to be pretty good. So let's grab some redstone, some coal, some uraninite. How much FPS do you have? While I'm recording, I'm streaming and recording and playing at the same time, and I play in 4K. While I'm recording, I'm around 80 FPS. While I'm recording and streaming. When I'm not recording and streaming, I'm at 144 FPS, which is the limit of my monitor. I could probably go a little higher, and it depends on the pack. This pack, though, if I'm not recording and streaming, 144. I only stream and record in 60 FPS, so because I'm above that, I don't need to worry about it. But let's get some of our dry ice. This will all make the reactor run way more efficient. So we'll feed it redstone, coal, and dry ice, which is gonna lower or work on our temperature, and then we'll give it uraninite. Awesome. We're up to around 1,000 a tick, so we can start energizing. Which, something we should do is we don't want to use too much of the uraninite. We've already stored a couple 100,000, so I'm going to take the uraninite out. And we'll just make a few more hardened. Yeah, I'm running quite a beast computer. I am a PC enthusiast. Every single part of my computer right now is top gen minus the graphics card. I am currently only running a 3090 graphics card. But I plan to, within a month, have a 4090 now that prices have come down. I've been waiting for prices to come down. But I am rocking a 7950X, DDR5 RAM, all that good stuff. Like I said, we're going to do this manually. I'm going to keep going while we still have power. Uh-oh. I just disconnected from chat. Well, that's not good. Is the stream still live? Do I have internet? I have internet. Well, let me come to my live control room so I still have chat. Yeah, that was weird. Don't know what happened there. Let's keep going here. Still have power. Bit more to go through. Okay, that should be plenty of hardened. Let's use the remaining power. I see you, zombie. I'm gonna take a snooze. We'll use the remaining power to start on the blazing. That should be enough hardened for the hardened reactor. So let's get some blaze rods and start on our blazing crystals. Which take a lot more power. Yeah, this one's already drained. I should have kept the uraninite, or you know what? Now that it's drained, let's disassemble this. So I'm going to take out my dry ice, redstone, and coal. And I'm trying to remember how to disassemble. I think I just break one block. Yep, perfect. Let's see if we can now make the next tier of reactor, which is hardened. 36 of them. Perfect. We have the materials. I'm going to get myself another drink here, folks. Make sure you got your drinks, your snacks. We're playing into the gamer hours of the night right now. Gonna loop my recording here so the file size doesn't get too big. But there is our hardened reactor. We'll come down here. I do need uraninite. And we do need better cables. But I think we'll do that on the next tier. We'll set up this reactor, which again, it builds itself. We just place one block. And why don't we throw in our coal, redstone, dry ice, uraninite. Already generating 2.3 thousand FE a tick, which is fantastic, much better than what we had. We're going to make a bunch of blazing crystals. I don't want this to cap on energy, so we're going to try to keep an eye on it. And we'll try to get to like 30 something crystals. We seem to be draining the power just about fast enough to keep up. Yeah, the dry ice is working. I don't know if you can do fluid and dry ice, if that's better. But we'll just use the dry ice. Make a bunch of blazing crystals so that hopefully we can also make a blazing energizer and some blazing energy cables. Would be ideal. I'm going to go ahead and cut our uraninite now. And we'll go ahead and drain this reactor. Still got a bit of power to go through. I think we'll call it good after 2 more. Yep, 1 more. And that should be good. We'll take back our redstone, coal, and dry ice. Break the reactor. Throw these all in and try to ask for a blazing reactor. 36. Let's see if my Stream Elements chat has reconnected. Perfect. And it looks like we actually needed more blazing crystal. So I was a little jumping the gun there. I just hate doing it manually. Drives me nuts. Well, only one thing to do. Get some more blazing crystals, and I think we'll just set it up to work automatically. And we'll do something else in the meantime, because I'm a little tired of this. So I'm going to set this to auto mode on so that it stops itself. And then what we're going to need, once again, is our dropper. This time, instead of a dispenser, a comparator. A torch. Oh, do we not have redstone torches? Some redstone torches. Some redstone. Two hoppers. And a little bit of building blocks, which we have on us. I think that's everything we need. If it's not, we'll just come up and get it. But let's place a hopper shooting into the energizing orb with a dropper placed here. We're gonna surround it in walls so that it doesn't shoot off to the side. Get that out of here. Ah, I remembered what else we needed. We need an item pipe and a filter. But we'll keep going here. We also needed some chests. So let's grab some chests. Some item pipes. And some filters. We'll come down here. Place a chest. A comparator. With a hopper and a chest underneath. And a redstone torch locking that hopper. A little bit of redstone. And I totally forgot a repeater. Let's grab one of those now. Yeah, I think it was a few items we forgot, huh? We'll place the repeater with a 4-tick delay. And all that's needed now is an item pipe. That is filtered to blazing crystals. Now we can place our blaze rods, which I'm going to get a few more. We're going to let this run for a bit. Because I don't want to have to repeat this. And what I'm going to do is make sure these are chunk loaded. And throw our blaze rods in the dropper. Take one blaze rod and place it in here, and we'll make sure it works. Perfect. We're going to let that run while we do some other projects. Something I'd like to do is get our inscribers set up, and those will go on the main floor of the base. Because we're going to do, the main floor of the base is going to have like a lot of the machines and such. Oh, this is always not fun. Let me think here how I want to do it, since we don't have the advanced inscribers. I really want AE2 things for the advanced inscribers. But we just have basic boys. Which are a lot harder to automate. But what we'll do is get our inscribers, our main 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to double check where it says inputs can come in from. Left, right, back, front. Perfect. Now these 4... Actually, let me check. Left, right, back, front. Okay. And over here in this corner, we'll come in a little bit. I'm going to try to line it up here. We'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 inscribers. I'm going to need 4 pattern providers, which we're probably going to have to make a bunch of resources as we go here. Because I'm sure we need more fluix dust. Oh, we actually had enough. And, oh, you know what? I'm going to change how we're doing this. I'm going to change this. Oh, I totally missed those. We're going to set it up over here. And what I need to do is put a 1 block gap between each inscriber. And we're going to use the block form pattern providers to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of these need to be set to do not push if it has, and to lock crafting until primary crafting result is returned. Let's do that on all of these. And then we're going to need item pipes. But I'm kind of tired of using the individual pipe types. I kind of want to switch to using universal pipes. So let's make a pattern for universal pipes, which we also need a pattern for fluid, buckets, energy, and item with dropper. Now, we don't have enough pattern space at the moment. So what I think we're going to do is request another pattern provider. Hopefully we have the fluix dust. Yes. And a molecular assembler. Just one? Awesome. And I'm going to put it right here. And throw all these patterns in. Should be online. And we're going to request some universal pipe. Perfect. And what we're going to do at all of these is place them like so. That's so annoying when it does the empty thing. But we're going to disconnect a couple of the sides here. Those all should be separately contained. And we're going to go pull, pull. Pull, pull. Just like this. Awesome. We're gonna need our press. What is it? Press? Ah, yeah, it is. For silicon, inscriber, engineering, and logic, we only need 1 of each type. We'll set this first one to logic, or silicon, then logic, then engineering, then calculation. Beautiful. Okay. All of these are going to need patterns. So if we look at printed circuits, we'll need a pattern for inscriber without the calculation press, or for calculation without the press, one for engineering without the press, One for logic, no press. And silicon, no press. We'll come back over here. And we'll give this the pattern of silicon, logic, engineering, and calculation. Beautiful. The ME system's going to be coming over here, and we'll run a cable over to where it needs to be. But let's do this. Let's get a controller. Or a few of them. Let's see how many controllers we can make. ME controller. We are short Fluix crystals. So if we want to set this up, we're going to need to pull the controller we have and completely move all of our setup to the future location, which I don't see too big of an issue with doing. But I would like to have a bit more setup done before that. I'm sure this is out of power. Oh no, it's still got fuel. It's still cooking. I am curious if we can, let's see, what level of these? We made up to hardened solar panels. Why don't we make a pattern for blazing to help with the energy gen of the base? And see if we can't request a few of these. Ooh, lapis, energized still. Yeah, we need a few resources. We need a bunch of power resources, but I mean, we're working on it. We're getting our blazing crystals. Oh, this is actually out of uraninite. I did not expect that. Let's go get some from our mining dimension, as well as a bunch of lapis. I'm going to come over here and have this do uraninite for a little bit. Give this the lapis. And I kind of want to make hardened steel too. We'll have to worry about that later. Let me check our storage at the moment. Really full on types. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of armor in the system. I was hoping to move this and get more set up. But I'm kind of... Let me think here. I'm debating, right? Of what the plan is. All right, hopefully it gets uraninite now. Perfect. Should cook it pretty fast, so we can at least get this running again. I really didn't think it would cook through that much that fast, but it definitely did. Even with dry ice. I wonder if we take our sink and some of our universal pipe and pipe water into it if it will use even less millibuckets per tick. Kind of. Let me grab more uraninite here. It's stuck on an emerald again. Keep this one going. And oh yeah, we're staying nice and cool now. Hopefully it stays that way. So dry ice and water is what we want. Now we're using a way less millibuckets a tick. Okay. I did not know we needed both. Wow, I got another emerald. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to take these hardened solar panels and see if we can turn this to a blazing. Perfect. That should get this running again. Okay. Yeah. With that, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin to build the base, work on our power gen, and plan for the future of a better crafting system, I'm going to call the stream here. Anyone that tuned in or is watching later, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. It helps me out immensely. I hope to see you in the next stream, but for now, my friends, bye-bye.